Hello, my friends. Kurt Berglund with you again with a Pocket Pennant Run project that I've been working on for some time, just sort of in fits and starts. I'm fascinated, as you know, if you're a subscriber to my channel, and by the way, if you're not, please do so. Need your help. Keep my channel going. Please click like and subscribe to my channel. If you are a customer of Pocket Pennant Run, you know by now that two of the files that are included with the game, with the sim, are take the KBO, the Korean Baseball Organization, and the NPB, the Nippon Professional Baseball League, from 2010 to the present, and there are cards, roster cards for all those teams. Well, I was doing some sort of work on YouTube, and I stumbled across videos of a lot of these players at different seasons and in international competition. And so what I did was I used the files of those particular seasons to create new teams, and I'm going to be putting those in the Pennant Run Facebook page for you to check out. One of them is already there. I put it there last week, and that was the 2021 Japan gold medal Olympic winning team. So I took the roster for the 2021 NPB season, wrote out all the players' names and their ratings. That's on the Facebook page right now. Then I started doing some other searches, and I went back. There was a Japan Premier 12 team, and there are a lot of videos on YouTube for the 2019 Japan Premier 12 team. Now, many of the players, and indeed the manager, is the same for the 2019 team as for the 2021 Olympic team, but not all of them. There are some differences, and I used the 2019 roster cards to make the 2019 ratings for this 2019 team. So I found the 2019 roster online and then filled in the ratings from the 2019 season. So the 2019 team and the 2021 teams are a little bit different in personnel. They're a lot different in ratings. There are a ton of 2019 International Premier 12 games online on YouTube. It's good viewing. It's close baseball, tense games, a lot of strategy going on. I recommend you take a look at those. So there's two teams: 2021 Olympic team from Japan, 2019 Premier 12 team from Japan. Then after that, I went to 2015, and in 2015 there was another Premier 12 team, and Premier 12 tournament, and the 2017 wasn't that good, wasn't that different, so I left that alone for now. But 2015, there was a Premier 12 tournament. Korea won it, and so I went to the Korea file for 2015 and took those ratings, got the roster online, copied the roster, plugged in the ratings. That's on I'm going to be putting that on the Facebook page as well for Pocket Pennant Run. This might be the best conglomeration of Korean baseball talent ever. They won the Premier 12. They were not favored to. Japan was favored. So it was a little bit of a minor upset, but it's a very, very good team, and you'll be impressed with their ratings on the card, on the rating sheets that I will put on the Facebook page. Then there was a World Baseball Classic in 2013. Japan was there. Japan was favored to win. Japan did not win. And in fact, this was a pretty good size upset and a major disappointment for Japan baseball. There was a manager, a 66-year-old former player, Koji Yamamoto, who is a very famous, one of the top 10 NPB players of all time. He was selected to be the manager, and they did okay. I think they made the quarterfinals, but lost to Puerto Rico. No, that's not right. They lost to somebody. I'm confused now, because 2019 they lost to Puerto Rico in the Premier 12. 2015 Japan lost to Korea in the Premier 12. I don't remember who they lost to in 2013. Might have been the Dominican Republic, but I can't remember. I'll check. Anyway, the roster is different. There's a lot of people in the 2013 team that you would know as well. You can check that out on the Facebook page. People like Kenta Maeda are on that team. Who else would you know? Kaz Matsui was a backup, actually, on that team. Backup shortstop. And there are some others that you would know as well. A very good team, but didn't get over the competition to make the championship in the Premier 12 in 2013. It's an interesting team. That is the fourth team that I did. And then I jumped all the way back to 2010. And I looked at the players that were active. Now, there was international competition in 2010, but Japan elected to send their young players for whatever reason, and so they didn't do especially well, and they didn't take the the Premier 12 very seriously, and so it didn't go well. But if you make an all-star team of the players in the Japan file from 2010, you get Kenta Maeda, you get Yu Darvish, you get Wei Yin Chen, if you remember, the left-hander for the Baltimore Orioles, and I think some other teams, if I'm not mistaken. Tadahito Iguchi would be on that team. He was one of the best players in Japan. A very young Hayato Sakamoto in 2010 was just getting his start and exploded on the scene. He was the shortstop that today is closing in on the all-time Japanese hits record. I put him on the 2010 All-Star team. Matt Merton in 2010, the former Cubs, set an all-time single-season hits record, and so I put him on this team. Nori Aoki, former Brewer, former Royal, and some other team, I forget which one. Kenji Jojima, the Mariners catcher. So there's a lot of names on here that you might recognize. So I put an all-star team together from 2010 as well. So what I'm doing is I'm putting the rosters and the ratings for all 5 of these teams on the Facebook page for Pocket Pennant Run. You can take a look at those. They would be perfect to line up against the all-star teams that are for sale from Pocket Pennant Run. They would be perfect against league all-star teams, and interesting to run against some of the World Series teams. And I've been doing some play testing with that as well, just kind of seeing what the competition is like, and it's been interesting. So the 2010 Japanese All-Star team that I put together, that one's going on Facebook page. 2013 World Baseball Classic team from Japan, that one's going on the Facebook page. The 2015 Korean Champion Premier 12 team is going on the Facebook page. The 2019 Japanese Premier 12 team, they got to the quarterfinals, and then the 2021 Japanese gold medal winning team. All 5 of them will be on the Facebook page for Pocket Pennant Run. Let me know how they do. I like playing around with this kind of stuff. If there's other stuff you'd like to see me kind of throw together, I'd be happy to do that. Just let me know. And again, don't forget to click like and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate your help. And thanks for coming. I hope you have a great day. So long, everybody.